From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
A little stormy to start the day as expected. Some areas also as expected got a lot more rain than others. And thankfully, from a kind of severe weather standpoint, that system really didn't get its act together until it exited the state. So we're always happy about that. Rainfall amounts, some only had maybe just enough to settle the dust, only about 1/10 of an inch of rain in spots north and west of Tulsa. And unfortunately, we've said over and over again, those are the areas that need the rain the most. That's where the drought is the worst. About 1/4 of an inch officially in Tulsa. You might have had more in your rain gauge. And there was a kind of a swath, narrow swath, just southeast of Tulsa on I-44. Okemah had 1/2 an inch, but then Okmulgee over an inch, Grove over an inch, anywhere from about 3/4 of an inch to near 1.5 inches in some of those areas, kind of that heavier swath there. That's now moved well off to the east. And notice all these little yellow boxes popping on here in the last hour or two on the leading edge. Those are severe thunderstorm warnings across Missouri and portions of Arkansas. Again, this line, fortunately, wasn't all that intense until right as it got into about LaFleur County, Adair County, Sequoia County earlier this morning. You started having some 40 to 50 mile an hour winds with that, but fortunately, kind of waited till it got out of the area to crank up the severe weather potential, which that's not a problem on my front. The cloud cover the last couple of days has hindered our temperatures a little bit. That's not going to be the same story today. This shows you how rapidly the sunshine has raced in over the last few hours. We'll continue to clear off to the east, so we're already in the upper 60s, pushing 70 in Pawnee and Pawhuska, and you're going to push mid-70s this afternoon before the cold front moves in. Mid-60s here in Tulsa, upper 50s to the east, but we're all going to get that nice warm up for the afternoon. But as we take a look at the statewide view, look what's coming. So we've got 60s on our side of the state, near 70 in central Oklahoma, and 20s in the Panhandle. That cold front is going to be kind of a slow mover. It's going to drop in this evening, kind of stall out tonight, and then overnight tomorrow morning it surges south, and we're back into big coat weather tomorrow. So hope you've enjoyed the spring-like warmth today. And today will be a nice jump. Could push the mid-70s here in Tulsa if we kind of time things out just right before the cold front moves in. But plenty of sunshine. The hassle is the winds. The wind's very strong this afternoon. Then they'll start to settle down this evening. It will fall into the 50s later this evening. If you're north of Tulsa, you're going to drop a little quicker late in the day. There is a fire danger threat this afternoon. I know it just rained, but as I just mentioned, north and west of Tulsa, that's where the drought's the worst and where you got the least amount of rain. So fire spread rates, just because the winds are so strong, are a concern this afternoon. So still not a good day for outdoor burning, especially where we didn't really pick up a whole lot of rain. Tomorrow, it's may still be a little elevated, but the winds gradually come down late in the week, thankfully. So here's that look on future view. Again, most of us try to run towards the low 70s, maybe cooler to the east, but near and just west of Tulsa, some mid-70s on the map. Then the leading edge of that front nudges in this evening, but really overnight is when the kind of the colder air pushes in. By the morning, we've got 30s on the map, probably below freezing north of Tulsa, 40s to the south, and some clouds south and east. Actually might be a couple showers in southeastern Oklahoma tomorrow. And instead of 60s and 70s, we got low to mid 40s across northeastern Oklahoma. Maybe a little bit of 50-degree weather to the south, but not exactly the little spring fling that we've had over the last few days. So if you can bear the wind this afternoon, enjoy the spring warmth. So 40s Thursday, despite the fact that we're going to have sunshine tomorrow. Some clouds on Friday as well with highs in the 40s. Then over the weekend, we've got more rain and storm chances. Friday night and a Saturday morning, Saturday night and a Sunday morning, some off and on showers possible. This system right here is still several days out, but that's the one we're really keeping an eye on. Sunday night into early Monday morning, that's a very strong storm system. That could be our next potential for severe weather. Still several days out, but we're going to watch that one closely.
Thank you, Stephen.